As time goes by, a man begins looking back on where he's been, spending nights remembering other days, and faded pictures come to mind of friends and lovers left behind at all the stops he's made along the way. When wine would pour and hearts would break, and chances were the thing to take, and love was just another song to play. When I look back, I am surprised at all the dangers I've survived, at all the stops we've made along the way. Stops along the way where the highways came together, games we used to play when we thought we'd live forever, loves we thought would never end, till we found out that they were only stops along the way. Along the roads that brought us here, the footprints all are bright and clear. So let's enjoy this moment while we may. Let's not deny the other loves. What we are because of all the stops we've made along the way. Stops along the way where the highways came together, games we used to play when we thought we'd live forever, loves we thought would never end, till we found out that they were only stops along the way. Only stops along the way. Stops along the way. I hear America singing, lifting her voices so sweet and so strong, like the waves and the wind rolling out, rolling in. I hear America singing her song. I hear America's song. Now that lonesome young cowboy sits in his pickup and he sings to his beat-up guitar about truckers and trains and wrecks in the rain and ladies with cold cheating hearts, and that blushing young bride says, drink with thine eyes and I will pledge with mine, while the crowd in the back room with tears in their eyes harmonize to old Lang Syne. I hear America singing, lifting her voices so sweet and so strong, like the waves in the wind rolling out, rolling in. I hear America singing her song. I hear America's song. Now the children all laugh as the itsy bitsy spider goes up the spout again. While out on that stage, that wild-haired rocker sings, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz, and it's take me out to the ball game, and it's oh, say, can you see, while the Salvation Army band beats on their drum, singing, near my God to thee. I hear America singing, lifting her voices so sweet and so strong, like the waves and the wind, rolling out, rolling in. I hear America singing her song. I hear America's song. On a dark Jersey street corner, under the light, the boys sing shaboom, 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 while a million sweet mamas are humming tonight a rockabye lullaby tune. And the marching platoon sounds off down the highway. Jody was here when you left, you're right. And this land is your land, this land is my land, rings out through the still of the night. I hear America singing, lifting her voices so sweet and so strong, like the waves and the wind, rolling out, rolling in. I hear America sing her song. I hear America's song. So wake up, little Susie. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. I'm going to Chicago, girl. Sorry I can't take you. You can row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. Let that midnight special shine its light on me. 'Cause I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. So you be the prettiest lady in the Easter parade, on the east side, west side, all around the town, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. And I hear America singing, lifting her voices so sweet and so strong, like the waves and the wind, rolling out, rolling in. I hear America singing her song. I hear America's song. So you take the lady, and I'll take the lesson. I can't say that anyone is doing me wrong, 'cause I always knew that the girl had a weakness for whistlers and jugglers and singers of songs. Now she was a child back when I first found her, and the woman inside her was just being born. And I knew she'd come with me, 'cause she had a fever whistlers and jugglers and singers of songs, and the whistlers will whistle her a tune she can dance to. The jugglers will cheer her when she starts to cry. The singers will sing her a bed of red roses where she might let you lie by her side. She'll laugh in the face of the wealthy and famous, and you'll never lose her to the handsome or strong. But all of your life, son, watch over your shoulder for whistlers and jugglers and singers of songs. Oh, the girl's got a weakness for singers of songs. January 2nd, 1993. I woke up near the end of another century, feeling fit and fine, ready to play. Here's the way I start my day. I put some, I can't believe it's not butter, on my low-cal, low-cholesterol bread. Took some eggs out of the fridge, but put them back, and scrambled up a couple egg beaters instead. I put some Equal and Cremora in my decaf. I drank it from a styrofoam cup. Then I put on my extra strength lubricated condom. Yo, baby, I'm ready for love. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing tastes the way it did before. Nothing feels the way it felt. Nothing smells the way it smelled. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing seems the way it was before. And it really is pathetic. Life and love are all synthetic. Nothing's real anymore. Real anymore. Save sex instead of cigarettes, we laid back and shared some nicotine gum. Then I poured us 2 non-alcoholic brews. She said, ooh, how humdrum our life has become. When I blamed my mood on her silicone boobs, she screamed that she wanted me gone. I threw some Dacron shirts in my Naugahyde bag and went to sleep out on the AstroTurf lawn. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing seems the way it was before. Nothing feels the way it felt. Nothing smells the way it smelled. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing's real anymore. Nothing works the way it did before. And it really is pathetic. Life and love are all synthetic. Nothing's real anymore. just had a stress test, and he was fine.
Yeah, I seen him. He looked good. He really did.
His cholesterol level was down to 209.
Ooh, healthy and happy.
He saved up his money, retired to the tropic sea.
That sounds beautiful.
There he was resting contentedly,
Yeah.
underneath a tall palm tree, when he was killed by a coconut.
Killed by a coconut?
Killed by a coconut.
Killed by a coconut.
Just when things were looking up, he happened to be looking down. Yeah, he was killed by a coconut.
And you could be
Killed by a coconut.
That's why you never should be
Sitting underneath the coconut tree when the coconut come down.
I think I understand the gravity of the situation.
After 5 years of begging and pleading, she finally said yes.
Oh, that's what we want to hear.
They slipped into his apartment. She slipped out of her dress.
Ooh, I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall there.
He lit up some incense.
Was that patchouli?
And unplugged the phone.
That sneaky devil.
And was just about to enter the twilight zone.
Yeah.
When he was killed by a coconut.
Oh, what a feeling.
Killed by a coconut.
It came through the ceiling.
The people upstairs were having a luau, and one fell through the floor.
What's the chances of that?
Be killed by a coconut.
If you ain't protected,
Killed by a coconut.
they come unexpected.
So never be lying in bed at night with the one that you adore.
Oh, now you tell me.
He got the promotion. He felt great.
Oh, I got a raise, you got insurance, healthcare, dental
He
plan.
took everybody in the office out to celebrate.
Oh, we went to this fancy restaurant, man. It was really, really
He
good.
ordered up pina coladas
Ooh, I love them.
all around.
Oh, I got so lightheaded.
And they made a toast.
Yeah.
He drank it down and made a gasping sound. And he was killed by a coconut.
A great big cold one.
Killed by a coconut.
He swallowed a whole one.
The young bartender was just out of school and put the whole damn coconut in.
The kid tried it.
He was killed by a coconut.
It ain't no joke.
You could be killed by a coconut.
Oh, gasp and choke.
So never be drinking in a bar at night, surrounded by all of your friends.
Oh, I love guitars.
He come back from Vietnam without even a scar.
Oh, he had medals. The guy was a hero.
Started driving them demolition derby car.
Oh, yeah, that was a good idea.
He joined the police force.
Uh-oh.
Survived a shootout or two.
Oh, I think I see what's coming.
Now he was healthily jogging down the avenue.
Oh, don't tell me.
When he was killed by a pineapple.
What?
They were out of coconuts.
Oh.
Killed by a pineapple.
Oh, it felt like a coconut.
The A&P truck hit a telephone pole, and fruit went flying everywhere. So if there's plans you got,
Big plans you got.
just make sure you're not
Just make sure you're not
jogging down the road on a sunny afternoon, 'cause coconuts are lurking out there.
Oh, don't
And
scare me,
you'll be
man.
killed by a coconut.
Oh, what a way to die now.
Killed by a coconut.
Come on, everybody cry now.
Fate has a way of making you pay for all the wrongs you do.
And a couple of the
All
rights,
the
too.
plans you got
All the plans you got
ain't gonna mean a lot
ain't gonna mean a lot.
when you meet up with the coconut that's out there waiting for you.
Oh, you ain't waiting for me, man.
Yeah, the plans you got will not mean a lot when you take a shot that don't feel so hot and ready or not, you come to the spot. Your coconut's waiting for you.
Oh, somewhere there's a tropical fruit with your name on it.
The world's not what it used to be in love or war or industry. We face the harsh reality that this sweet land of liberty now contemplates eternity, plugged into electricity and programmed by technology for maximum efficiency. For instance, see what happened to me when I went down to the factory. I said, hey, you got any job for me? They said, son, the days of the working man are dead and gone. They said the computer now does everything, but there does happen to be one opening for the man who turned the damn thing off and on. Now I'm the man who turns the damn thing off and on. I give it a twist in the evening like this, and a little bitty flick at dawn. I know I should be overjoyed, I'm the only one in town employed. I'm the man who turns the damn thing off and on. So feeling exhausted from my first day's labor, I went home to see my baby. She was lying in bed with a smile on her face, and I heard a buzzing sound.
She said, I don't need no mortal men. This vibrator does the work of 10.
But since you're so in love with me, I let you stick around and be the man who turns the damn thing off and on. I give it a twist in the evening like this, and a little bitty flick at dawn. I know I should be gratified. She lets me lie here by her side and be the man who turns the damn thing off and on. I'm the man who turns the damn thing off and on. In the smoke and the gloom of the Bluebird Saloon, the old-timers sat by the wall, and with hardly glance at the couples who danced, he's muttering and mumbling to no one at all about horses and ladies and a cowboy gone crazy, all for the wrong woman's love. Then he whispered a prayer in words that would carry him off like the wings of a dove. He said, take me away with you, Jesus. I'm packed and I'm ready to go. Make me your cowboy in heaven. I've rode my last ride with the devil below. Fill me with 100-proof glory. Had enough whiskey and beer. Give me a rainbow to ride and an angel beside me, 'cause nobody needs me down here. When his words were all said, he just laid down his head when he heard his sweet voice from the door. And this lady walked in, seemed to look straight at him. Lord, he'd never been touched by such blue eyes before. He dug in his pocket, found enough change for the couple more drinks he could buy. He straightened his jacket, slicked his hair back as he sheepishly glanced toward the sky, saying, give me Just a moment, sweet Jesus, I haven't quite finished my beer. Forgive me, but I never dreamed that a golden-haired angel would wander in here. Bless me if my eyes ain't mistaken, the lady just gave me a smile. Lord, I know that I called, but they're playing a waltz, and if you don't mind, I'll stay here a while. Lord, please don't forsake me, but this ain't no time to take me. I'd sure like to stay for a while. So you're taking better care of your body, becoming more aware of your body, responding to your body's needs, and everything you hear and read about diets, nutrition, sleeping position, and detoxifying your system and buying machines that they advertise to help you to exercise, liquids to neutralize acids and pesticides, free weights to maximize your strength and muscle size, shots that will immunize, pills to re-energize you. But remember that for all your pain and gain, eventually the story ends the same. You can quit smoking, but you're still gonna die. Quit toking and coking, but you're still gonna die. Eliminate everything fatty or fried, and you get real healthy, but you're still gonna die. Quit booze and coos, you're still gonna die. Wear Birkenstock shoes, you're still gonna die. You can cut out coffee, never get high, and you're still gonna die. You're still gonna die. You're still gonna die. You can even give aerobics one more try, but when the music stops playing, you're still gonna die. You can stop getting tan, you're still gonna die. Eat a lot of oat bran, you're still gonna die. You can search for UFOs way up in the sky. They might fly to Mars, where you're still gonna die. Put seatbelts in your car, you're still gonna die. Cut out nicotine tar, you're still gonna die. You can exercise that cellulite off of your thigh, get slimmer and trimmer, but you're still gonna die. You're still gonna die. Still gonna die. With all the Reeboks and Nikes and Adidas you buy, you can jog up to heaven, cause you're still gonna die. You can drink ginseng tonics, you're still gonna die. Try high colonics, you're still gonna die. You can have yourself frozen, suspended in time, but when they do thaw you out, you're still gonna die. You can have safe sex, you're still gonna die. You can switch to Crest, you're still gonna die. You can get rid of stress, get a lot more rest, get an AIDS test, enroll in Est, move out west where it's sunny and dry, and you live to be 100, but you're still gonna die. You're still gonna die. You're still gonna die. So you better have some fun before you say bye-bye, cause you're still gonna die. Fancy ladies, turn my sails around, always blow me off my course, leave me stranded on the shore. They leave me crazy, shipwrecked in my mind. Those fancy ladies do it to me every time. Damn the compass, throw away the charts. Can you reach that hidden shore no one's ever touched before? while up and down the darkened beach, those wreckers string misleading lights, dancing in the howling wind that leads me to my fate tonight. And in the morning there's golden coins and bleaching bones, just souvenirs upon the sand of all you fancy ladies. The sailor's crazy, smells perfume in the wind, listens to the seagulls cry, swears that it's a Lorelei, while up and down the darkened beach, those wreckers string misleading lights, dancing in the howling wind that leads me to my fate tonight. And in the morning there's golden coins and bleaching bones, just souvenirs upon the sand of all you fancy ladies. You fancy ladies, you turn my sails around, you always blow me off my course, you leave me stranded on the shore, or you leave me crazy, shipwrecked in my mind. You fancy ladies, you do me every time. You fancy ladies, do me every time. Called the last dance of the evening, it's the one dance that we call our own. Most of the others are leaving and heading on home, to the crying goodbye of the fiddles, the sweetest of love songs must end. So I'll dance this one with you, just like I first met you. We'll never be this young again. We'll never be this young again. Never be this young again. Why sit and dream about what might have been? Yesterday's promise has died on the wind. So hold me tonight like you held me back then. We'll never be this young again.
This is the same song we danced to back when all our tomorrows were bright. Now, darling, we have the chance to relive them tonight. Why talk of the years that we've wasted, or places that we've never been? Just dance this one with me like you first met me. We'll never be this young again.
We'll never be this young again. Never be this young again. Why sit and dream about what might have been?
If we could do it over, we'd do it again.
And I love you tonight like I loved you back then. We'll never be this young again. Never be this young again. Never be this young again.
Why sit and dream about what might have been?
If we could do it over, we'd do it again. And I love you tonight like I loved you back then. We'll never be this young again. It was a drizzly drinking Nashville night and everything was wrong. My beer was flat and the jukebox cranked out somebody else's song. I turned my head and down the bar, staring straight at me was the dried upest, washed outest, ugliest woman I never hoped to see. She winked at me with one bloodshot eye, flashed a toothless smile, and in a whiskey whisper she said, "Boy, come and sit with me a while. Wanna buy me a drink? No? Well then I'll buy us a pair." She crossed her veiny legs and fluffied up her orange hair. She said, "Well, I guess you're a songwriter. I've seen your kind for years, sniffing round the edge of life, hoping you might hear some word or catchy little phrase that you can steal for pay. Something that the real poets, us common people, simply throw away. So how you doing, Tiger? Have you set this town on fire? You got gold records on your wall? You got a chauffeur-driven car? No, you say the town's against you, and you're giving up the fight. Well, cheer up, son, and drink up, 'cause tonight's your lucky night. Now it's fate that you walked in this bar, found me alone like this. You got the hungries and the blues, and I got the golden kids. What is that, you well may ask? Well, the gospel truth a bit is the night I love a songwriter. He always writes a hit. I mean, a monster, a standard, a super smash, not just a number one, but the kind the world will keep on singing when he's dead and gone. But to write that kind of masterpiece, some magic is essential. So sit a little closer, son, this next part's confidential. I was with Hank the very night he wrote Your Cheating Heart. I slipped around with Floyd, and that song gave the boy his start. You heard Please Release Me? These lips made Eddie write it. And El Paso came to Marty just a moment after I did. Billy had wrote Jackson, 'cause we spent a weekend there. Mooney scribbled Crazy Arms on a pillowcase we shared. PD woke up and looked at me and wrote Mule Skinner Blues. And Don left me at midnight, muttering, Born to Lose. Harlan spent the night and he got busted the next day. Hank opened up his eyes and whispered, make the world go away. Yet crying time and lonesome me, it's an endless list. And they all were wrote, note for note, because this golden kiss. Don't ask me how I do it, son, I really do not know. But anyway, we've had our drink, you wanna head on home? Well, I sat and stared a while at that withered, wasted wreck. But Crazy Arms and Cheating Heart, well, what the heck? I took her home and, well, some things are better left unsaid. But I slept that night with golden records spinning through my head. But when I woke up next morning, there was no song in my mind. She said, well, some get it right away, son, others take a little time. Well, 6 months go by and then 6 years of those awful golden kisses. Waking up with no ideas, no songs or fame or riches. But then this morning, lightning strikes, a song that cannot miss. I'll write a ditty about that biddy with her golden kiss. So here it is, the all-time smash that's gonna make me rich. And if it don't, I'm going home and kill that lying bitch. Was a young man, believing in dreams, believing a woman was just what she seems. I gave my love freely, and I opened my heart, and the loving came easy, and the leaving came hard. But now that I'm older and think myself wise, 'cause I've seen the changing in a good woman's eyes. I choose my loves wisely, and I stay on my guard. And it's the leaving comes easy, it's the loving that's hard. But then you touch me, I begin to feel again. Just like the loving fool I used to be back then, 'cause you've reached deep inside me and turned on the light, and I'm seeing tomorrow through the dark of tonight. You say we can always be just as we are. The listening comes easy, it's believing that's hard. Yes, the listening comes easy, it's believing that's hard. Jack working Duval Street, singing our songs by the dock, when his TV director come looking for extras, said he needed our pretty faces right down the block. They were making some kind of commercial about the beer we like here in Key West, and all we had to do was go sit on a stool and do what we really do best. He said they were paying a C-note, we really needed the bread. So we pointed our feet to that bar down the street, lit up like a Hollywood set. Now there were cameras and cables on every table, and we were grinning from ear to ear. It was almost like stealing, that's how we were feeling, when they passed around these big bugs of beer. They said, boys, now just try to act thirsty and sit right down here at the bar, and just try to pretend that you're out on a bender. I said, buddy, we're with you so far. They gave me the line, it's less filling, and Jack got the line, great taste. And they yelled, rehearsal. We started acting with beer foam all over our face. They yelled, take one, and filled up our glasses, stuck a big busty blonde on my lap. Jack says, great taste, and I say, less filling. This acted stuff sure is a snap. Well, I thought that they'd hand us an Oscar when the director says, beautiful kids, but can you give me more soul? I says, hell, let her roll. And they shouted, take two, so we did. Well, those hot lights, they sure kept us sweating, and the beer got mixed up with the lines. Jack says it tastes filling, I say it gets me drunker, and the director yells, take 29. Finally he says, almost perfect, but can you give it more realism, please? So I drunk up and felt up the blonde as she belched, and Jack slid off the stool and fell down on his knees. Well, we're now up to take 87, and the director, he's damn close to tears when I say it's fast lilling, and Jack says, you turkey, what the hell do you know about beer? Then I made some remark about his mama, and his beer glass smashed into my nose. So I picked up a camera and gave him a slam that took 24 stitches to close. Then the director starts screaming and screeching, you're all weirdos and dirtbags down here, and you may know a lot about tequila and pot, but Key West don't know jack about beer. Well, at that all the locals went crazy, grabbing for bottles of booze, punching and fighting and tearing down lights, and barfing light beer up on each other's shoes. They're kicking and clawing and maiming and mauling, they're choking and clubbing and killing. Half of them shouting out, great taste, and the other half yelling, less filling. Through the sloshing and slashing and smashing and crashing, while the bullets and beer foam sprayed, me and Jack and the blonde, we just crawled off unnoticed to a quieter, more genteel cafe. So here's to good friends, this night was kinda special, says Jack, ordering 3 more beers. And the blonde says, boys, these buds are for you. And we drank to good friends, and we toasted the end of our glorious acting career.